Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello.
Hello, teacher Vicky.
Hello, how are you? Good to
Good.
see you all. I believe this is our second last lesson.
Hello, teacher.
Hi.
When will we start the lesson?
When?
Hello,
In about
teacher.
3 minutes.
Hey, teacher.
Hi, Ben.
Hello. Hello,
Hi.
teacher.
Hello.
Teacher, today we draw ice cream.
Yeah. So we have about 3 minutes before we start, but let me just say, remember you guys on the 1st of September, you had a public holiday. Yeah, we missed out on our Friday lesson last week.
Yeah,
Yes? Yeah.
yeah.
So we're going to make up that class next week. All right. That's going to be our 10th lesson. So
Okay, teacher.
today's our final lesson, as in we're going to do a final project, but I owe you one more lesson, and that's about pattern and repetition.
That means if we finish our learning, then we can learn then we can learn the thing that we didn't. Yeah.
That's right. We're going to do next week. Um we're going to do the lesson that we missed out on. Is that what you're saying?
Hi, teacher Vicky.
Hi, Bon. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Do you like my painting? I made a
Yes.
painting.
Uh, that is that is a zero paper, teacher.
You like that?
Yeah, it is
It's a
so beautiful.
canvas. It's
Yeah.
a canvas.
This one you paint on the canvas,
That's mine. Yes, I did that.
but did you paint on the A1 paper?
That?
Yeah.
No, that's a canvas. It's
Uh,
it's wood. It's
uh,
wood.
it's good. Hello, teacher.
I'll show you.
Uh, it's so big.
See? It's a
I know.
canvas.
Uh, this is big. I think it is the A1 canvas.
I'm not sure what this is. I know that it's about oh, I haven't actually
One
measured
meter.
it. I'm not sure how big it is. 30, 60, 70, 80. It's about 80 centimeters by 80 centimeters.
It,
I don't know
it
what
is
that is.
so big.
It's 80 by 80. Has everybody got the photocopies for today?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
yes,
It's this
teacher.
one. Yes,
Just
yes, I already have it. You look at my screen.
Excellent. 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 All right, kids, let's start our lesson. Is everybody ready? Now, this
Yes,
is our fine.
yeah.
Okay, put yourselves on mute. We're going to start the lesson now, okay? All right, good. Now, I need to remind everybody what we have done in the last 9 weeks. Okay, so today's week 9. Next week's going to be week 10. Now, I should have probably made this lesson. Yeah, I didn't think about it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to do this first and then we're going to go back and do the other one. So let's recap about our art elements. Okay. art elements. What are they? Who remembers them?
So we have the color and the shape and the line, teacher.
Yes, we've got all of those. Well done. We've got all of those. Let's start with the first one. I want to just remind you. Who remembers? Yep, the line. Who remembers this project that we did together?
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. And I believe we also did this activity as well. Remember this one?
Yes.
Yeah. Where we talked about all the different lines.
Yes.
Right. We're going to use this. Do you guys have this stuff? Do you have these photocopies from 9 weeks ago? That was our very first lesson.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you do? Well, that might come in handy. It might come in handy today. You might need it today. All right. And even if you don't have it, doesn't matter. I'll post this on our chat. All right. So this is what we did about line. We talked about all the different kinds of line, and we did our beautiful activity here. All right. Next one. What was the next one after line? Who remembers?
Color.
Yeah. Color. Now, if you remember, we looked at the color wheel.
Yeah. Yes.
Remember that?
Yes. Yes.
What are the 3 words that we learnt here?
Primary, secondary, and third.
Write it in the chat because I can't hear everybody.
Okay.
Write it in the chat. 3 words. What did we learn when we created this color wheel? What 3 words? Yes, bin, this is correct. Yes, bin. Yes, and the last one? Good. Excellent, Ben. So primary, secondary, tertiary.
Oh, he was so fast. I didn't do anything.
He's very fast. All right, guys. What are the 3 primary colors? Who remembers?
Me.
Write them down. Blue. Just blue? We need 3. Yellow. Yes, Anna. No. Green. Who said green? No, no, no. Green is not a primary. Primary is a color that cannot be made by other colors. We need to get blue out of the tube. You can't make blue. That's why it's a primary color. You got to get red out of a tube because you can't make red. And you got to get yellow as well out of a tube. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 primary colors means you have to find them in a little tube. Yeah, because we can't make those colors. Now, these secondary colors, however, we make those, don't we? We make those colors. What are the secondary colors, guys? Write them down. Yes, Anna, orange. Yes, Ben, green. And the last one, what's the last one? Orange, green, and purple. Yes, Anna, good girl. Purple, green, and orange. These are colors that we make with other colors, yeah, with other primary colors. Everybody should know which colors make a green. Everybody tell me, unmute yourselves and tell me, how do we make green?
Yellow and blue. Yellow
Yes.
and blue.
How do we make purple?
Blue and red. And red.
Yes. How do we make orange?
Yellow and red.
Excellent. Excellent to everybody who said those answers correctly. All right, so we have color. Next one. Oh, you were supposed to guess. Oopsie, you guys were supposed to guess. Value. Who remembers the activity we did for value and what is value?
It The apples. Like
The apples.
It's the dark and light of a color. Do you remember these? Do you still have your paintings?
Yes.
And remember how we talked about the dark and the light of a color, yeah? So it's how we create form. So when we talk about value, really we're talking about form, okay? Now that apple looks like a real apple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Clover, please mute yourself if you're going to make noise. Now, that's how we make something look three-dimensional. Yes, Anna, very good. Very good, yes, it's a good picture. All right, so there you have it, value. And we did a 5-grade scale. Remember, we went from dark to light. We're going to do something like that today in our activity. Next one, who knows the next one we did?
Texture.
Yes, Anne. Yes, Anne.
texture.
No, wasn't texture, but that's the next
Shape.
one. It was actually shape.
Shape.
Yeah, shape. Now, who remembers these?
Yes, I remember.
Remember these? And we talked about all the shapes. Remember these? Circle,
Yes.
square, triangle, rectangle, oval, heart, diamond, star, crescent, and half circle. And you know what? There are so many more shapes. We just didn't talk about them. Okay, so there you go. That was our shapes activity. And the next one is texture. Okay. Now with texture, we talked about the different techniques. Remember these? Remember
Yes.
these techniques?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. So we talked about how we create form through texture, and we have all these different kinds of texture. Okay.
Okay.
Actually, we can create texture using things as well. For example, this is another way we create texture. Look at this thing. This is one of my ink containers. I put this in my printer, yeah? But it's got all this thing on it. So texture, if I do this.
We can feel it.
Can everybody see that?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
That's another way we can create texture. That's by rubbing. I hope that we can do, I hope you guys have got something, even with coins, if you've got like some money, yeah, you can do that with money. So this is what we call the rubbing technique, okay? And that's how we create a certain texture. But we can also do it by using these techniques. That's texture too, all right? Yeah. All right, what's the next one? Who remembers the next one after texture?
It was the...
Yes, Anne?
Space.
Yeah. Yeah, it was space. It was space. Now, space. Where's my space?
The trees, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Do you remember these?
The houses.
Yeah. So basically we were talking about how to create a foreground, a middle ground, and a background.
And the background.
Okay? And we also looked at 1-point perspective. We looked at, do you remember?
The
I
tree.
didn't learn that lesson. I was absent that day.
There it is. Do you guys remember this activity? Oops, that one there?
Oh, that's
Remember,
Teacher.
yeah, the house.
remember that
too.
one?
Yeah,
Remember that one?
remember it.
Yeah,
Yes.
we looked at the 1 point perspective and we also drew our scene, our
Yes.
street scene. Remember this one? The 1
Yeah.
point
Is that a
perspective and the
house?
2 buildings. Yep. They weren't exactly houses, they're like buildings. Anyway, sometimes some people might think they're houses. All right. There you go. Now, next one is form.
Form.
Now, look how I've got this line, form and value. They're very, very similar, aren't they? Because we can't create form if we don't use value. Form is when we take a shape and make it into a 3-dimensional object. For example, a circle. Look at this picture. That was once a shape. And then I used value on that circle and it became form. You see how we use value to create form? So these two are very much intertwined. They're very, very connected, form and value. What did we do for form? I can't even remember. Oh yeah. It's coming to me now. Remember, we had the fruit scene. Remember the fruit scene?
Yes,
Yeah,
teacher.
the fruit.
Okay.
Ball.
And we also did some shading
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
with those
The shape.
objects. The square, not the square, the cube and the sphere. We did some shading. All right. So there are our elements. Now, do you remember last week we did balance? These are our art principles, right? Our art principles. And we did balance. We talked about radial balance and we did this. Remember that? And the way we did that, this is what we're going to do next week, by the way. We are going to take, okay, I need you, as soon as I finish here, I'm going to show you what photocopies you need for next week. Okay, that's going to be our final lesson and it's going to be this, just lines, okay? And we're going to do tribal art and then we're going to create something with pattern, okay? We're going to do this because we didn't get to do that actually. We did balance. We did the butterflies. Remember we did the butterflies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Symmetry.
Yes.
Symmetry.
Yeah. And so this is something we didn't do. You're right. We haven't done this. We're going to do this next week. All right. So that's pattern and repetition, which is something we're going to incorporate today in our activity, but we are going to do together next week. Okay, this is what you missed out on because of your public holiday. All right. So we missed out last week on the 1st of September, last week. You guys didn't have a lesson. Now, next week, you're going to do pattern and repetition. All right. Okay, let's get started. Does everybody have?
So the pattern and repetition, we do that one next week, teacher?
Yes. And that's going to be our final 10 weeks, yeah? For 10 weeks. And then we start again. All right, ready? So everybody needs this piece of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out...
painting ice cream.
What's that, Ruby?
I just ate ice cream.
Ice cream.
Now I'm painting ice cream.
Now you want an ice cream. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these art elements. I'm going to just write them here in our chat for those of you who don't remember them. Line, color, value, shape, texture, space, and form. All right, there they are. And I want you to write them all the way around here. I'm going to do mine in Texter because
you form into from.
So I'm going to start with line here. Line. And then I'll go color. And then I'll write value. Shape. I'm going to put texture here actually. They don't have to be in order. The reason why I put texture here, I'll put space here. And I'll put form here. Yes.
You in the chat you wrote from form into from.
Oh, I did too. Oopsie. I can't change that, can I? Can I change that? Edit. Quote, copy, delete. Delete message. And I'll write it again. Form. There you go. Thanks for picking that up. Who was that? Who told me that?
Me, Ruby.
Ruby. What a good eye you have. What a very good eye you have. All right. Now this one, notice how, guys, did you notice how we have 8 ice creams, but we only have 7 art elements? What are we going to do with this final one? What do you think we're going to do here? I'll tell you. We're going to write pattern. Pattern, which is something we haven't done yet, but that doesn't matter. Okay? Pattern.
Teacher. But because the pattern, the pattern and the repetition, I have, because that day I've absent, so I haven't learned that yet, teacher.
Nobody has. Bon, this was for last week. On the 1st of September, nobody had a lesson last week. Good girl, Light. Good girl, Light. Did everybody write these words? So we have all the art elements, right? We have all 7, but if you count all these ice creams, good, Anna. Okay, we'll start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 ice creams and we have 7 art elements. So we're going to have to use one of the principles. Yeah, one of the art principles. All right, has everybody done that? Can we move on?
Yeah. Yippee.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remind you who said that they had this piece of paper with them. Who has these?
Mine is in the closet. I can't take it now because my mom put on top.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll take a photo of this and then you guys can just use this as an example.
Teacher, can we do
send the photo in the chat?
Yep. That's what I'm going to do now. So here's some. Okay, let me just use the image again. Copy. Really. All right. That's just an example of how we want it to look at the end. All right, so you can use that as a reference. Now, everybody have a look at what I've done for line here. Now, I'm going to show you some other ones because I want to show you some other ones that I've done. Have a look at this line. Can you see that line that I did there? That one? That's just an idea. And here's another one that I quite like. I quite like this one more. I think this is my favorite.
That's more.
Do you like that one more?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this one more too, to be honest. I'm going to put that one up there. These now, you don't have to follow me and mine exactly, right? You guys can use your own. Now, let's continue. What I want you to do is, I know there's another page here. There's another page, but you don't really need those. That's fine. This page is fine. I want you to take your pencil or your texter and I want you to, where does it say line? Go to line. And I want you to use some of those, okay? Some of those. I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to do dashed lines, dashed. Okay, and then I'll do a zigzag one.
I don't know what to do.
You guys can do whatever you want. Don't have to copy me. And I might do a dotted one as well, a dotted line.
I love
The what?
the slanted hash. I don't know how to read that.
The slanted hash. Yes, that's
Yeah.
a good one. Yep, that's a good one. I'm actually going to use a cross hatch for my cone because that's what it looks like anyway. That's a cross hatch. There you go. And there's my ice cream with line. Now on the outside, I can do something similar. I can do, what can I do? Let me see.
I will use the slanted hash for my cone because that will be nice.
Yep. Everybody can make their own decisions.
What is that line?
I don't know. It's just like a wave, I guess. It's just like an echo. Is everybody finished with their lines?
I haven't finished. I did not finish. I'm done.
Yep, cool. Hold up your work. Let me see what you've done.
Teacher, why the slanted hash and the diagonal is so same?
It's similar, yes. Now, Ruby, you have to do the background. Don't forget the background.
What?
The background, the ice cream. You got to do some line in the background.
Okay.
Now, let me show you what I did here. Oh, I've done the same thing pretty much in all of mine. Oh, here's one. That one there. Can you see that one? It's just lines across. We're just using lines. We're just using our lines, what we learned. Okay. That should be easy. I reckon line is probably the easiest one you're going to do here. Now, what I want you to do is I want everybody to grab all their primary and secondary colors. We're going to go to color now. Okay, we're going to move over to the next ice cream. What I want you to do, I don't care where you put your colors, but you need to put all your primary and secondary colors, only primary and secondary colors. Okay, can everybody see my primary and secondary colors? So I've got red, yellow, and blue, right? And then these are my secondary colors. And I'm going to use these, right? For here. I don't want anything else. I don't want black. I don't want brown. I don't want gray. I don't want white, even though you can't use white on white. So you know what I mean. Let me show you an example of what I did. You can see it in the chat as well. Let me show you what I've done here. I've used, can everybody see? I've used for my ice cream scoops, I've got all the primary colors. And then in the background, I've got all the secondary colors. See that? Now I did actually use brown for the cone as well. You can use brown for the cone if you want. Off you go. I'm gonna just, it doesn't matter where you put the colors. In fact, I'm going to do mine a little bit differently today. I'm going to put my secondary colors on the ice cream while I do the background in all the primary colors. I'm going to use textures. You guys can use pencils, you can use crayons, whatever you want.
Teacher, can I use, teacher, I will use yellow for the cone.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can use, you can use the cone, the yellow for the cone.
Teacher.
Yep.
Can I use color to draw on the cone? Teacher?
Yes, you can.
Teacher, can
absolutely.
I use crayons?
Yes, you can. Anybody, you can all use whatever materials you have, but what's the condition? You need to use the colors that I said. What are the colors that I said?
Primary and secondary.
Yes, good, Jenny. That's right. I heard your mouth, saw your mouth move, Jenny. You said the right thing. You said primary and secondary. Yeah.
I'm Jessica.
Jessica, I was talking to Jenny. Jenny's the one that said primary, secondary, and I read her mouth and I just said to her, yes. All right, keep going, keep going.
I like the way you color.
Thank you. It's these. These are amazing textures. I really like them. They're like paintbrushes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do...
Use those textures. It looks like you're using paint.
I know. This is they're really unusual textures. They're very unusual.
Markers, yeah. I think the textures that we did.
Sorry, I keep saying textures and I keep forgetting that you guys don't know that word. These are markers, but look at the tip. Can you see? The tip is like very flexible.
Your hands got dirty.
I'm there wrong.
Anyway.
Teacher, I'm sorry, but I'm did a little bit wrong.
What?
I did it wrong.
You did it wrong?
That's the line I'm coloring with the color. I don't color it. It's the wrong way.
Oh. Tell you what. You know what you can do? You can just change these words around. Yeah? Do you want to take line and put it here and then take the color, put it there? Just cross out these two words so you can change them around. Yeah, and then you can do line.
Okay. Everything up. Your idea is amazing.
What's that?
I think the work you do is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
She's an artist. She's good at drawing.
Well, not really doing anything really fancy. Not really doing anything that fancy.
It's just fun.
Yeah, the cherries look delicious.
I know.
Teacher, can I draw the colors? Don't I you?
Yeah, you can draw the colors like me, but I prefer that you try and create your own design. I like it when you're creative.
She asked, she asked, can she do the same, not the same like you?
Ah, yes, Apple, you can do it your way. Yes, yes, you can do it your way. Absolutely. I love it when you guys do something your own ways. It's the best way to do it.
I always use creativity when I'm doing art.
Good. That's the whole point of doing art, to be creative. Everybody needs to be creative. You feel alive when you're creative. You know that? You feel alive. Everybody should create every day of their lives.
Their own things.
Yep. Create your own designs, whether it's a drawing or something, even if you create music or sounds or poems or stories.
I finished.
Yay, that's excellent. Well done. Wait, where's purple?
I didn't see purple on the secondary.
What do you mean? You should know. Vaughn, you should know that purple is a secondary color. We have to use all the secondaries and all the primaries.
Teacher, I'm done the color.
Good. Just wait for everybody else to catch up.
I'm painting really slow.
Why am I painting slowly?
Teacher, look.
Yeah. Now, Jenny, don't do the color. Do the you should, yeah, do the line now. Quickly do the line because you got to catch up with the lines.
I think I can fix that.
All right, I'm going to do.
Hey, teacher.
Yep.
I think I can fix that.
Oh, yeah. Bond, did you make the cherry? Did you make it purple?
I did, teacher.
That's okay. Good. That's good. You fixed it. I just want to know. I'm going to use a bit of brown. I'll let everybody use brown if they want to for the cone. It's the only brown. All right. There's mine as well. I've got all my primaries and all my secondaries. Now, who is ready to move along? All right, we need a ruler for this.
I haven't finished the line, so I just put it for homework, teacher.
Yep. All right, guys. What I want to do here is I want a value scale of about 5. So everybody have a look where we have value. See this? Right, just watch me as I do this. I'm going to draw a line across there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one 5. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw in a value scale. Let me just check. My pencils. Yep, this is a 6B. Very, very dark. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to draw my ice cream just yet. I'm going to draw in the background, I'm going to draw a value scale. So I'm going to make this first one very, very dark. Okay. Now, I'm going to make this one very, very dark.
Teacher,
I don't want too many lines.
Teacher, can I use the 5B?
Yeah, 5B is fantastic. If you've got 2B, that's fine. Any Bs are good. Basically, you can't really do too much shading with H. If your pencil has a H in it, it means it's hard. And so it doesn't do very good shading.
Teacher.
Yes, Mimi. I can hear you. So what I've done now is I've got this first one as really, really dark. That's the very dark value. And now I'm going to go one shade lighter. So I'm not going to press so hard this time. Can everybody see? I'm not going to press.
$2B pencil. Is that okay?
Sorry?
They're not using the pencil.
The pencil, we're using the grey lead.
Oh, okay.
Only the grey lead for the background. And then we're going to do the inside of the ice cream a different colour. We're going to use colour. Let me show you what it looks like. Look at this, Jessie. Look what we're doing.
Ooh. Teacher.
Yep.
I have a 2B pencil. Is that okay?
Yep. Perfect. All right. So can everybody see how I'm actually going a little bit lighter? Is it showing up in the video? Can you see on the screen that this is just a little bit lighter? Does that look a little bit lighter?
Teacher. It's called you.
Teacher, I finished the color.
Show me. Okay, yeah, move on to the next one now. Anna, we're on to value now.
Yeah,
and as I move down the scale, it just gets lighter and lighter and lighter. There you go. Ta-da! I feel as though this one could go a little bit darker. So I want a perfect value scale. Yep, that's good, Bon. Good.
You do so fast.
Okay, it's got to be a perfect 5-grade scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, this one's 6. But it's got to go gradually. It's got to go from really, really dark to really, really light. Okay, one step at a time.
How did you do it so fast?
Oh, that's okay. I do it fast because I've had a lot of practice. I'll wait for you. Don't worry. Just take your time.
Practice makes perfect.
Yep. And you know what it also makes you? Practice makes you faster as well. That's really good, Carter. Good. Yes, Mimi, you keep saying teacher, teacher, but you don't say anything after you say teacher. Yes, Mimi. I said yes, Mimi, several times. What do you want, Mimi?
Why are you so fast?
Ah, I'm not fast. I am fast, but that's okay. I'll wait for you. All right, when you guys have finished that one, who's finished the background, the scale, the 5-6 grade scale? When you finish that, we are going to use colored pencils. I hope everybody's got colored pencils or crayons. You can use crayons too if you want to. All right, now I'm going to use red, I think. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a value scale on my ice cream scoop, and I'm going to go from dark around the edges of the scoop, and as I move closer to the center, it's going to get lighter. All right, so watch me as I do this. I'm going to go dark on the outside, and as I move towards the center, I go much, much lighter. So can you see how I go in gradually? I do not go in suddenly. So you have to make sure. I'm going to show you what mine looks like. See that?
Can I use oil pastel?
Did you say oil pastels?
Yeah.
Crayons are better. Oil pastels, I'm not sure you're going to get the shade. Haven't you got, Carter, haven't you got pencils, color pencils? If you've got color pencils, it's better, because that way you'll be able to create a gradual change in tone. Yeah. So it'll go from dark to light very gradually with a pencil. Whereas with oil pastels, I don't think you're going to get that effect. Yeah. You can try. All right. Can everybody see what I've done here? You can't. Now, it's really important that you understand that you can't see a change. You can't see where it's gone from dark to light. You see, there's no straight line. There's no line separating the dark from the light. It's got to go gradually. All right, now I'm ready for my next color. I'm going to choose purple this time. So I'm going to go dark on the outside. And as I move towards the center of my ice cream scoop, I can't imagine what flavor this purple ice cream scoop is.
I think this is great.
Has anybody seen a purple ice cream scoop?
Yeah.
That's blueberry.
Oh yeah, no, isn't blueberry blue?
No, I see that blueberry is the blue like this.
Okay, so this is how we create value. We go from dark to light, just like we did with our apples. But with our apples, we did it in paint, didn't we?
Yes.
All right, now I'm ready for my final color. Oh, yes, blue.
Teacher, I just finished the background.
Okay, cool. Keep going.
Teacher,
Yes.
it's me, Jenny.
Yes, Jenny.
Do you know the first the time when I not learn you?
Sorry?
Do you know when I'm not learn you? Not know everything about art, but when I'm learning you, I'm feel like I'm good at art.
Oh, that's good to hear, Jenny. Is that what you're saying? That you're saying that you learned art through me, through our lessons together? That's
Teacher.
excellent. Now, what I'd like to see, oh, nice apple.
Hi, teacher. Can I use yellow?
Yeah, of course. Yellow's not going to come up very well though, Bon. Yellow doesn't come up on white paper. It's like using white on white paper. Yellow doesn't really show. Probably best to choose another color. You can if you really, really want to, but it's not going to show up very well. Show me again, Apple. Let me see your work, please. Good girl. What about, yes, keep going. What about your cone, your ice cream cone? I'm going to use brown for that one.
I'm orange for that. I'm gonna do pink.
Now remember, you guys can use whatever colors you like. Now with Bon, I told him not to use yellow because yellow doesn't come up very well.
Teacher, I finished the first scoop.
Good. Oh, it's so good, Anna. Very good. I can't wait to see it all finished.
I finished, teacher.
Excellent. Did you use, hang on, did you use pencil, Von?
Yes, teacher, I used pencil color.
Yeah. So you need to blend it a little bit. See this? Can you see how I'm blending it? You can't see how it's transitioning or how it's turning from the dark to the light. See how it's gradually going from dark to light?
That is magic.
You gotta spend some time on it. Notice how I'm doing mine very, very slowly. I'm not rushing at all. You can't do this rushed. Because not when you're shading and you're creating value in your drawings, it's one thing that you can't do quickly. Okay, my final ice cherry on the cake, what should that be? I'm going to make it pink. Pink. Oh, no, it's not pink. It's skin tone. So again, I'm going to go on the outside. I'm going to press really, really hard. And as I move towards the center, right, it gets lighter. You can't really see because it's really light. Okay. Yep. Yep. You just need a little bit of practice with the shading. It's good, Nina. Beautiful. What about your last one? Nina, what about this ice cream cone? Have you sorry, ice cream scoop. Have you done the third one? Nina, did you do the third ice cream scoop? What color is your ice cream scoop? Oh, is that green? Is that green? Yep, I see it now. That's good, Nina. Good girl. Good, Bon. Good, Jenny. Good, Carter. Good, Anna. Gorgeous. Really nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we got 3 down.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, Jenny, that's fantastic. Very nice. Good, Ann. All right, let's go to shape. Who's ready for shape now? Yeah.
No, I hadn't finished.
Yeah, I know, Anna.
Teacher.
Hands up. Who's? Yes, Ruby.
Do you want to see my value ice cream?
Yeah. Everyone else has showed me. Why don't you show me too? Yeah. Excellent work. Good job. Good job. Yes, Lena. Ooh, nice, Lena. Yes, Bon. Fantastic, guys. All right.
Just jump in. I will go it later.
Good girl, Anna. That's the sport. All right, guys. We talked about our shapes earlier. Shapes. I'm just going to remind you what shapes we have done. So circle, square, triangle, rectangle, oval, heart, diamond. I want you to use any kind of shapes you like. Now look at the ones that I've done. Look at this one.
That's good. Fantastic.
There's mine. And here's another one with shapes.
I love it.
And here's another
Beautiful.
one. Right, so there's 3 different examples of what you can do. But I want you to be original. I want you to be original. I'm going to make mine a little bit different to all the others now. All right,
Okay.
let me see. I'm going to do
original.
I'm going to do some ovals here. And don't forget, you have to color them in as well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do some...
Teacher, can I do the shape with color so I can color it?
Yes, Jenny, of course. Yes, I want some color in there too. But first, I want you to draw in the shapes. If you've got a marker, do it in marker and then go over them with shapes.
I finished the value.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go to the shapes now. Yep, you know what to do? I did crescents here on my scoop. Notice? Do you remember what crescents are? Crescents are like half moons. They're like, and here I might do little squares actually. Rectangles.
Beautiful.
Looks like a brick wall. All right, now in the background, you guys can do all sorts of other different shapes as well. I'll do some love hearts. I'll do some stars. I'll do a diamond, a triangle.
I just make it original because I don't know the special shape.
Yeah, do it whatever you like. All right.
What happens when we're done? What are we gonna do when we're done drawing the shape? And then the ice cream.
What happened to this?
What ice cream? There are 8 ice creams. Can I color now? I'm done drawing.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes. Color. Do we use color pencils or paint?
Anything you like. Not important.
Okay.
You know, when we're doing shading, right? You can't do it in a marker, can you? When you do shading like this. Yeah, you can't use a marker. So there are some of these that we need to use in pencil and others we can use whichever one we want. Yeah, whatever medium. I am going to use, oh.
Teacher, I really love this blue.
I'm going to use crayons for the colors here now. Sorry, did somebody say something?
I said I really love this blue.
Yep, you can use the blue. All right, I'm going to use crayons. I haven't used crayons in my drawing yet, just for something different. And I think with crayons, when you use crayons, you just, the color comes off so quickly. It's so easy to use crayons. Much quicker than pencils.
cherries are green. This one is green.
Huh. Right.
I think I'm done this already. Teacher, I will make all these shapes are so similar to your eyes.
Are you going to make my shape similar to mine?
No,
Did you say?
look at this. Every background is color, but a shape is gray.
Right. All right, guys, let's go to, what's the next one? I might do space now. Let's do space.
Okay.
Now, do you remember how we learned about foreground, middle ground, background? Yeah? What I want you to do here with this space is I want you to create a tree, a middle-sized tree somewhere here, like draw the tree and then the tree trunk that's hiding behind this ice cream. So we're going to draw a tree and then the tree trunk, and then we're going to draw the horizon line in the background there. Can you see the horizon line? And then we're going to draw smaller trees on the horizon line so that we can show that the ice cream is going to be the foreground. And then we have the middle-sized trees. And then we have the background trees. Can everybody see the background trees? They're tiny, they're really, really small. And some of them are hiding behind the ice cream. I'm going to do that in marker so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to do it again in marker. So there's my tree, right? This is my tree trunk, right? All the way down. And it's hiding. This tree is hiding behind, trees. It's hiding behind the ice cream. And then my horizon line is going to be in the background, right? And then I'm going to draw some really tiny trees in the background to show the three grounds. We didn't do anything for the foreground because the foreground is the ice cream. You get it? The foreground is the ice cream. So you can't draw something for the foreground like we did our big trees. Remember our the houses that we did? And now you just color it in. I'm going to use, where are they? I'm going to use these again. We could have drawn houses, but it's too small. It's such a small space. We can't draw houses. So we're just drawing trees to show the space.
These are too small. We can't color them.
Sorry?
Do we need to color the trees?
Yeah, you got to color everything here. So basically, you just have to draw the middle-sized trees and the smaller sized trees to show the middle ground and the background. That's all you really need to do in Ruby, and then you have to color it in. Color it any way you like.
But the trees are too small to color.
The trees? No, they're not. Mine are not too small to color. But I'm just saying, like, we could have drawn something else like houses, but houses would be too big. You can't draw houses on here because it's just going to be too big.
Too small.
But you can.
Yes.
Nice blue background sky. You guys can put a sun in as well if you wanted to. What was your favorite thing to learn when you learned all the principles? Sorry, not principles, elements. What was your favorite out of all of these that you learned?
I like value. I like value. It's fun.
You know, a lot of people said value.
I love the apples that I draw, and I draw in the value.
So value, that was the best lesson, was it? Did you enjoy that lesson more?
Yes, but I learned that when it was Tuesday, because from Tuesday to Friday, I learned from Tuesday to Friday. Teacher.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, I can draw the most beautiful in my class.
What's that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Thanks to your lessons, I can draw more beautiful, and I drew in a drawing contest at my school, and then I got the most beautiful picture in my class. Thank you.
Wow, Ruby, that's congratulations. That's fantastic. I'd love to see your drawing to see which picture that won you the competition.
Oh. My sister is great at art.
Yeah.
My sister is great at art.
Okay, that's nice.
She and her sister are good at art.
Are you guys who wants to continue with art? Who wants to do some more art next term?
Me, Anna.
Put your hands up if you want to continue with your art.
Me.
Okay.
That's really fun.
Right.
Teacher, look.
Yeah, that's excellent, Jenny. Good girl. Good job. Good job.
Friday, because when I learn at school, it was stress, and then when I go home, I get to learn art. It's really fun to do art.
Yeah.
Today, do we use watercolor?
You can use what? What was that, Jenny?
I said today, do we use watercolor?
Do we use what color? Didn't catch that. Watercolors. No, we're not using watercolors today. Because I'll tell you why, Jenny. I'll tell you why we're not using watercolors. Because this paper is not the right kind of paper for watercolor. Okay, this is just photocopy paper. and it won't absorb all the water. It'll just make it buckle, and you might even put a hole in it.
Teacher, but this is a
But
paper.
why did I use watercolor? And then
Hang on, guys, you're talking together. Ruby and Anna, you're talking together. What would you say? What did you say, Anna?
But my mom's always prints for me the paper for watercolor.
Ah, well, in that case, you can use watercolor, but where could you use watercolor? Here on color, I suppose you could use your watercolor on this, on the color part.
But it was so, but I can't because my mom is not home, so I can't use that because my mom usually help me take out the watercolors because it was so dirty. I can't do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm done. If you say we can't use watercolor on this paper, then why did I use watercolor?
Well, I mean,
Sister is really great at art, and I very want to great at art like her.
Sorry, Zoe, what is that?
My sister very great at art, and I very want to draw good like her.
Good. I'm glad. Well, hopefully with art lessons, you'll be better than her, maybe.
Yeah, at my school, I have the subject art too, but it's the first year of the school, so we don't learn it. We just learn Vietnamese and math.
Yep. Yep. All right, then. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Can we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
Are we ready?
And teacher. Oh, wait, I'm not. Okay, I finished now.
Okay, beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go to texture. I'm just going to remind you what we did with texture. We looked at all these techniques. Yeah. We looked at hatching. Do you remember what hatching is? Hatching is when you go in one direction.
Cross hatching, stippling,
yeah. And then there's cross hatching, which is the opposite way. So going one way and then going the other way. Here we have stippling. Stippling is where the dots are. Yeah. So the closer the dots are together is the darker area.
Hey, teacher, can you put this photo into the chat?
Yep. Did you not do this, Bon?
I have to do this already, but I don't know where I put it because it is too many words.
You know what I've noticed? I haven't actually done this part here. I don't know why I didn't do this part.
So now that we start doing the texture, teacher.
Yeah, we'll do the texture. Hang on, let me just do this and then I'll put the photo up like you asked. Just give me a second. I just want to do this before I take a picture of it so you can have an example here of what stippling looks like. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, so.
What we're gonna do now, teacher?
All right, give me a second. I want to put this up on the chat because somebody requested it. There you go. All right. So basically, I want everyone to choose one of these to do texture on all of these ice cream scoops. Okay, let me show you what I've done with this one. Look at that. What have I got? What have I done for the cone? What have I done for the cone? What is that called?
Cross hatching.
Good. What have I done for the scoop at the bottom?
Dot.
Stippling.
Oh.
Yeah. What about the next one? Second scoop. What have I done?
It was the hatching.
Good girl. And what about the last scoop up the top?
It was circling or scribbling. I can't.
Scribbling. Thank you. Well done, Anna. And the last one is stippling again. If you have a look at my cherry, it's stippling. Again, it's the dots. Right? So, and then, listen up, guys. Look what I've done in the background. I've used my shoe for the texture rubbing technique. And remember I showed you this at the beginning? This is like, it has like some texture on it. Maybe if you look around the house, you can find something that has something like texture. Even underneath your shoes. Everybody have a look under your shoes, your slippers. I know I've got, see my shoes? Can everybody see the design under my shoe? Yes. I'm using that. And I'm putting my paper on top, right, of my shoe. There's my shoe. I'm putting my paper on top of my shoe, and with a pencil, I'm going over it. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's start with the techniques, okay? Let's start with the techniques. So what have I done? What did I want to do here? I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'm going to do cross hatching. I'm going to use texture so you guys can see what I'm doing. Marker. Said it again. All right.
Teacher, I just do the space into this texture and this texture into the space, so I erase it and I write texture in the
Good
right
girl.
and the
Smart girl. All right, so here I'm going to do cross hatching. So at the moment I've got hatching. Yeah. Now I'm going to go cross hatching.
To do cross hatching there.
See, I did cross hatching, and if I want to go even darker, I'd go even the other way. There you go. Now, what am I going to do for my first scoop? Right? What am I going to do for my first scoop? I might do scribbling. Now remember, we have to go dark around the edges, but as we move closer to the center, we have to do less and less scribbling so that we can have this illusion of form. All right, what's my next one, I wonder? I'm going to do stippling. I'm going to use a marker, however, because you can't do stippling. It's not going to look great if you do it in pencil. See, pencil doesn't have, you have to really do really hard dots, I think, when you do it in pencil. It just doesn't come up right. Whereas with a marker, it comes up better.
Can I use the circle No, can I
Yeah.
use the circling for
Of
the
course you
first
can.
group?
Absolutely. Yes, that's a brilliant idea. Circle. Or even the finger blending, but the finger blending you can't do with a marker, can you?
No.
We're going to use finger blending later for form anyway.
And then the cherries and the corn.
This stippling takes so much time.
I think you need to do the slibbling that way in the cherry. It's
All right,
more
I'm ready for my final.
Final scoop.
Final scoop, and I've got hatching. And do circling here. Okay. Now in the background, remember what I told you about the background? I want the background to be in pencil, and I want you to find something around the house. It could be coins. It could be a tile. It could be underneath your shoes. And I want you to create, right? I want you to create the rubbing technique. See what I'm doing? Can everybody see what's coming up?
It's so hard.
All right. And then I'm going to take off my shoe, my slipper. This is my slipper. All right. And I'm going to put it underneath, and I'm going to do the same rubbing technique. Okay,
What
so
are you doing, teacher?
I've got two kinds of texture. I've created two kinds of texture. One is using these techniques, right? These techniques that we talked about here. And the other kind of texture is what we call rubbing, the rubbing technique. Okay, I use this and I use my shoe. All right. Now I'm just looking around. I'm looking around my house to see if I have something else. I can't really find anything else. Maybe if I went into my kitchen, I'll be able to find, you know, the grater, you know, when you grate some cheese, you could use that. There's always something around the house that has some kind of texture, even like a basket or a chair or something. Or even a leaf, you know, outside. If you go outside and you find a leaf. And I don't think that's going to work.
So I take what I do.
Say that again.
Just wait me a minute. I take this.
I can't hear you. You're not coming across. You're not coming out clearly. I can't hear you.
you do with the cherry on the ice cream with texture? I didn't see it well.
I did circling with that one. It was a little bit hard to do because it's such a small area. Circling. I should have done circling somewhere else, and then I should have done stippling on the.
Can you see this? Can you see?
I have this.
The first.
Yes. Hey, Jenny, I'm going to spotlight you. Can everybody please have a look at what Jenny found in her house so she can do some rubbing for texture? That's excellent, Jenny. That's what we need. We need something like that to do some rubbing. So put your, what did you use? Yeah, nice. Anne, what about the background? What did you use for the background? For the rubbing technique? And mind you, the rubbing technique you can't do with a marker. You have to do with a pencil. Good, Jessie. Beautiful. What did you use for your rubbing technique, Jessie?
I used the crayons.
No. What did you use to do the rubbing? Like, did you use something around the house?
This one. I used this one and I just put it here and rub it.
I haven't found anything to rub it on.
Oh, you couldn't find anything?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You couldn't find anything?
Because it don't have anything that have that in my room.
That's okay, Bon. All right, if you can't find anything, what about coins? What about coins?
I do
have any money lying around?
We have some coins, but I don't know where my mom keep it.
Yeah, that's all right. It's okay. What about your shoe? Did you use your shoe? Did you use underneath your shoe, the sole of your shoe?
I don't use because I put my shoe in outside already because like it is dirty. I don't want to make a mess in here. And that's my shoe fine. Is dirty and I think a little bit wet too.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, Anna, that's amazing, Anna.
Teacher, I think, or I can leave this rubbing for my homework and then I can find.
That's good, Bon. Now, Anna, let's see what you found. I'm going to spotlight you. Everybody have a look at Anna. Check it out. That's good. That's excellent. You found something to do some rubbing with, and it looks amazing on your picture. Let me have a look at your ice cream. Yeah, look how good that looks. Awesome. I kind of wanted you to do that with the background, though.
No, it's not enough because I want to do the background is I want to do it like scribbling.
Okay, good, Anne. Good. I can see your work. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right, guys. Has everybody finished with texture now? Good. Hien. How do you pronounce your name? How do you say your name? What's your English? What's your English name?
Nisol.
Nisol, you have to write that down. You have to rename yourself so I can call you by your name. Do you know how to rename yourself?
Do you know what I found?
What's that, Ruby?
Do you know what I found?
What did you find? I didn't hear you. Good, Nina. That's very good, Nina. Good girl. All right, guys. Excellent. Let's move on to form. This one here. Now, with form, we're going to use pencil only. And we are going to basically do this. Can everybody see what I've done here? I've basically done whatever I did here for value, but we're using only grey lead. We're using only the pencil. And the background is just going to be like, you can do the background whatever you want actually, but I just want your ice cream to be just like we did here for value, but I want it all to be in grey lead. So remember, this is how we create form. I'm going to go in a little bit closer so you can see. All right. And I need you to understand that we have to use the darker area on the sides of the ice cream scoop. And as we move closer to the middle, we release some of the pressure from the pencil. Our hand releases the pressure, and you press less so that it has a nice, even value scale. We don't want big jumps from dark to light. Okay, so there you have it. There's my first one. I'm going to do my cherry as well.
I'm done with what I found.
Sorry? It's good. Good, Jenny. Very nice. Ooh, fantastic. Good texture.
Teacher, this is what you want.
Yeah, very nice. Are you still doing texture?
I make the first open so I can give this basket back to my mommy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Teacher, I have
Yeah.
changed the first scoop into the scribbling. Then the background is the texture that I found.
Yeah, good. Beautiful. Don't forget to put these up on Zello.
Yeah. Oh.
Sometimes when I do this form, what I do is I take my rubber, okay, and I create like a nice shine like this. See what I just did there? I create like a shine. I just see that? It's a little bit more effective that way. What are we going to do for the background? Look what I've done for the background here. See that?
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and I did this one as well. That one, yeah.
Hey, teacher.
Yeah.
Can I make the background many colors?
Yeah, you can. So basically, we did the opposite. Yeah, we did the opposite for value. Do you remember value? Value was a black and white background, or should I say a grey lead background, and then a coloured ice cream. And here we've got a grey lead ice cream, and we'll have a coloured background. Sounds good to me.
That makes our eyes good.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do the background. Thanks for the idea. Who gave me that idea? Why is form and value similar?
Because value is it 5-grade scale from dark to light. Form is make it 3D-dimensional. It sounds same.
Because they're using the same techniques, aren't they? The value. So
yeah.
We use value for both form and for value, obviously. So we're using the value scale, the dark to light, for both of them. And that's why they both turn out to be the same, but they just have different names. I'm going to put purple everywhere.
The code is easiest to do in form.
Color?
Who said that?
Hey, teacher.
Yeah.
I just have the crayons. The crayons for this color, so I just can color like this. I can't make the ones like you.
That's fine. Crayons are fine. You can use crayon for form. Crayons are easy. You know what's hard? You can't create form. Well, unless you're doing like the texture techniques that we talked about, except for the finger blending.
I'm glad I found my basket so I can do this texture.
Ooh, nice one, Jenny. I like it. Have a look around the house for some more textures. When we finish.
The background with the Legos, but my brother keep it.
Ah, the Lego would have been a good one.
I can do it with this.
That would have been awesome.
Or I will do it with this.
Yeah, that's great. What is that?
I think it's a rug. I don't know. It's my sister. Because I don't have my own. Did you draw the ice cream?
Did I draw the ice cream? What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Are you who draw the ice cream? She means that, did you trace the ice cream? Or do you draw the ice cream?
Yeah. Did I draw the ice creams on this paper? Yes. Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you draw those ice cream are so similar?
Did you want to draw your ice creams by yourself?
No, why? How can you draw those ice cream look so same to each other?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just did it. Let me show you how to draw an ice cream cone. Okay, so this is what you do, right? you draw your ice cream cone and then you go.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll do it again, but the other way around. I'll do the cherry first and then I'll go.
Teacher, what are you doing?
I'm drawing an ice cream.
Oh.
Do you see how I did that? Bon?
Yeah.
I started with the cherry. I'll start with the cherry on top. And then I do like a round circle, like more like an oval. Yeah. And then I do another one underneath, another oval, and then another one. Actually, I want to do another one. It just gets bigger and bigger. Look how big my ice cream is.
Teacher, but would I need to write?
And then there's my cone.
Would I need to write, teacher?
Huh?
Would I need to write?
You need to write? What do you mean?
Do her need to draw that?
No, you don't need to draw it. I'm just showing you how to. Do you want to practice doing something like this just so you know how to draw an ice cream? Let me do it.
Big.
I'll do it one more time. We start with a cherry, right? And then you draw an oval. And then you draw another oval, but it's not a full oval. And then you draw another one. And it just gets bigger and bigger as you move down. And then, of course, you just do the triangle.
And then it will be mega ice cream.
Yeah. All right. Where are we? Where am I? Okay, I want to do this background.
I didn't finish.
I know.
Teacher, I just finished the ice cream. Oh, it's not so. Teacher, look.
Yeah. Ooh, Anna, fantastic. Do the background of the value. Yeah, good, Anne. Fantastic, good job. Now, we have got, when I finish this form, who's finished the form anyway? Has everybody finished form yet? Yep, yeah. Anne's finished form. And Bon finished form. All right, let me just finish mine and then we can move over to pattern.
I love pattern. Pattern is the last one.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Yep.
We just have this watching the movie named RV.
What?
You started watching the movie named RV. That movie has letter R and letter V. The name. Please say, did you watch the movie that named RV?
Ah, no, I haven't seen that movie.
My son will watch it. It's funny and silly.
Is it? Did you guys go and see the Barbie movie? Have you seen the Barbie movie?
Barbie?
Yeah.
Yes, I watched it.
Nina.
I love it, Barbie.
Did you watch the Barbie movie?
Yes, I really love it. Yeah, but I don't really like it though.
I didn't like it either.
Kiddo.
Yeah.
I don't like Barbie. I like car.
I didn't like it either, Ruby. I didn't like the movie. Didn't enjoy it.
I like the movie My Little Pony. The only Barbie movie I like was the spy one. Teacher, enjoyed the My Little Pony movie about 5 friends in one group.
Okay.
Everyone loves movies. I don't love movies. I don't want to watch movies. It makes my eyes hurt.
Really?
Yeah, because some movies are 2 hours, but when I watch a movie more than 1 hour, my eyes will hurt. Well, you should watch it like more or less time. Yeah. Well, watching movies are fun, but if you watch too much, one time and then I don't watch anymore. That's why I hate movies. Well, watching a lot could make you go. Your vision will like be a little weird, you know. I don't know how to say that in English, so I just said it. But watching movies is a little fun, but it's just you need to don't watch your time and don't watch too much.
All right, kids, we have to move along because we have 10 minutes left. So everybody has to do pattern now. Now,
Pattern is easy.
I want you all to have a look at this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, this is what we're going to be doing next week. Okay, this is our last lesson. And I'm going to just, here you go.
What? Oh, it's beautiful. Really beautiful.
Okay, we're going to be looking at doing something similar to this next week. Let me just take a quick picture of it for our chat, just so that you can see. Obviously, I didn't finish this. Now, this is what we call a tribal. So warm. Why is it so warm? So can everybody see in the chat how I've got lines? And this is one of the photocopies you need to take for next week, okay? It's just like photocopy with just lines. You're obviously not going to do this for home like now when we start the class. Anyway, so basically, can everybody see how all these different shapes, or should I say patterns, I'm going to put here, okay? For example, I'm going to do these swirly lines here. There you go. And then I'm going to do these teardrops or raindrops.
We do.
You can choose whatever you like. You don't have to do it exactly like mine. You can choose whatever patterns you like and just do them. Okay, and then I'm going to do a dot in the middle.
Okay, I'm done the raindrop.
I'm going to do some triangles.
I will do the... I'll do the leaf now. Right now.
Yeah, there's the leaf as well. Yep.
Teacher, I already learned pattern in math.
Did you? Yes, that's a good way. I think a lot of maths classes teach you how to do patterns. So this is my leaf.
Does math need pattern?
Yeah, because there's patterns in numbers.
Oh, I'm really done of this. I'm done the reading. Now you do so great.
What am I going to do for the background now? What I want to do is I want to draw lines across like this, right? And then I'm going to draw some patterns along here. That's what I want to do. So for example, here I want to do these.
I'm going to do what is this? Oh.
What am I going to do now? Oh, I like these leaves, these wiggly things. What are they?
Teacher, do you like to dance?
I love dancing. I'm not very good at dancing, but I do like to dance when I listen to my favorite music.
Oh, yes.
When I'm at a party. When I'm at a party.
Give me in the week I learn dance on Tuesday.
You go to dancing school?
No, I dance in the class. Is just we just need to walk a little bit, so it's my class. When
I finished the form.
Go to my class. I don't like dancing, but I like ballet.
Nice, Anna. You did yours exactly like mine, your form. All right, let me see. Now this one is going to go up, down, up, down.
So can I do the pattern like cross and then minus, cross, minus like that?
You can do any pattern you like, Anna.
Oh, I'm done. Very done. Many. Great. Really great. Yes, I can do this. Let's do this. Right.
All right, kids, that's just about it for today. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves, and let me see your work because I want to take a photo. I want everyone to hold up their work once you're finished.
I'm not done in some spaces, though. I'm not finished.
Yeah, good, Bon. That's good, Bon. That's really nice. I love the colors that you've chosen. Yeah, very nice, and good girl. Now, this was an activity where we brought everything together. Whatever we learned in class, we brought it together for our final project. Now, I know that you guys didn't do pattern, and that's what we're going to do next week.
I did. I'm doing pattern already.
If you wanted to, you could color in pattern as well. Like, see mine? I might just color my ice cream in. I feel as though it needs a little bit of color.
Teacher, look, sun done.
Jenny, that's fantastic. That's fantastic, Jenny. Good job. So pretty. Well done. You guys are professionals. You guys are absolute professionals. Make sure that you put that on Zello. I'm just going to do this one. I'm not going to do the whole.
Watching the TV. And my dad and my sister were going to. My dad gave my sister to look. And I think he is there too.
All right, kids, that's it today. Don't forget, I'm going to send you some videos to watch and some photocopies. Okay, you have to take some photocopies for next week. And good job, everyone.
This is our last lesson.
Sorry?
Lesson is really next week's our last lesson.
Next week's our last lesson, and then we're going to start again. Okay, if you want to start again, we'll do another 10 weeks. All right, my little darlings.
Hey, teacher, can I ask? When we start again, we will learn the new things.
Yeah, new things. Absolutely.
I'll ask my mom to learn.
Okay.
I'll ask my mom too.
Cool.
Today, I don't. Do you have other classes to teach?
Me? No, just art. Oh, you mean here where I am? Yes, I have other jobs. I teach art. I teach English. I teach art therapy. Good girl, Nina. Good, everyone. Don't forget to put it on Zello. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good job, everyone.
See you next time. Bye.
Excellent, excellent to everybody.
See you next week. Bye. Yay, I finished. Yay.
Yay.
Bye.
Well done, Anna.
Teacher.
Good girl,
Bye,
Nina.
teacher.
Bye.
See you.
See ya. See everyone.